Yes. Start streaming, start recording. Alright. Testing. Alright, I sound pretty good. Welcome, everybody. Sorry for not streaming for a while. I've been on a trip, but I'm obviously back. But yes, I am the Traveling Wanderer. I am playing some Minecraft Power Hour with Taco, and probably Kiki's coming soon. And Signature is also probably coming soon. So, yes, let's get this party started.
And Ray will be sneezing in the background.
Bless.
Just in time to go to bed. Oh, well, not yet. There we go.
Oh, I gotta finish this. Okay.
All right. What am I working on? I think I need sand. I need sand and I guess if I just bring the sand over to the thing. Oh, wait, do we have sand here? Past me, thank you.
The past you take care of something?
We got tons of sand already here. Oh, wait, why is it not going down? Why is it? Oh, because I didn't finish. Oh. Man.
I see you changed the spooky sign.
Yes, Kiki's signature went ahead and verticalized it. So that freed up 2 chunks. I need wood. I need... How much wood do I need? I need... Two tree trunks for 1 chest. So I need 4 chests, which is 8 wood, and then I need 10 iron. Would y'all quit climbing it? No, the chickens want to be in here. Like, go somewhere else. Thank you. Leave.
Polished.
8. Yeah, 8 and then 10 iron. And that should make...
Taco, are you by the warehouse?
Yes.
Do we have any blackstone there?
Probably.
Do we? Okay.
Kiki put it somewhere.
I'll have to check.
chests and 2. Yeah, actually, Oh, you haven't seen it.
Seen what?
Oh, I gotta show you. Okay, once I'll go. I'll go up there once I finish. Put the. Thank you. There we go. Now. Nothing at all is happening, which is exactly what I wanted.
How are you down there?
Oh, there's a passage all the way at the end.
Ah.
Other end.
Oh yeah, look at that. There's definitely more space here, that's for sure.
Oh no! This is not what I wanted at all. Oh, did I lose the hopper? I lost the hopper. Shit. Yeah, you went to the back door. There's a front side. Okay. Oops. So I think when it all goes here, it all goes under the house and into the system, and then when it goes through the system, it should come out and spill into the junk drawers, which should mean that I should have a hopper over here eventually. Meat. Not meat. Lots of meat. There's my hopper. Hey, how you doing? All right. Let me go do this again. Man, I haven't used this system in so long that I forgot that I can't put that second hopper there. Yeah, let's put it here. Here. There we go. So then, I'll go down here. And then, put like this stuff back. This back. Kiki! And then go ahead and grab a couple stacks of the sandy boy. There we go. 4 stacks of sand. Alright. Head to the nether portals.
Me? Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you what I'm working on.
Let me just do this and then I'll be here.
Blink. I'll go ahead and start this to cook.
Good night.
Night, Ray Ray. So, when I first started streaming, there was some stuff like equipment.
I'm right behind you, Taco.
Oh. Cool. There's some, the stuff you gotta buy at the beginning, like microphone stand, shock mount, all that kind of stuff. If you're using an XLR one and it doesn't have a stand with it. And, yeah. After all this time, the shock mount that's been holding up
What
my...
is that?
Huh?
What is this?
Oh, the little dude?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Gary Busey is his name.
Okay.
Uh, and his
What
signature...
is it?
It's
You can ride it?
Strider.
Yeah, it's a stride.
That's cool.
Der. Strider.
Strider. um, yeah, that signature's pet.
Interesting. I immediately walked out of the nether portal and I saw that. I was like, what is this?
What the? There's a wandering villager on your chicken.
Yeah, they're trying to let the chickens free. I'm gonna have to, like...
For a moment, I thought the llama was inside of the chicken thing, and I was very confused on how.
Does llama taste good?
I need
What
red
is
concrete.
this?
Alright. So, this is the beginning of the hub.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So that picture that I showed you,
Yes.
the map is gonna go on top of this.
Okay, interesting.
And then all the way over here was a whole thing. Where is it? No? Somewhere. I guess maybe I passed. Somewhere nearby there's like a path that goes to some blackstone. The blackstone that's coming, that you see down this hall somewhere, is what the... Okay. Yeah, the blackstone.
Is it on this side?
Oh, it's downstairs. Yeah. It doesn't need to go down this far because the map is up there, but this is how I'm getting to like know the beginning of, like, where the 0 on the map is, like the center.
Okay.
So basically, this blackstone is connected to the ender portal.
Interesting. Okay.
So basically, when we go to the map level, that once I like start mining it out and everything, and it gets to this, the blackstone that touches the map right there will be in the overworld where all of the nether portals are.
Okay. Interesting.
And then I'll build out from there, 1/8 scale of the map.
Are you gonna make the ender portal as big as the ones in the outer world, or no?
They have to be whatever size that they are here.
Okay.
But it'll be a representation of, like, oh, I want to go over to the mountains where that ancient that whatever that ancient what was that thing?
What thing?
It was a broken portal.
Oh yes. Okay, yeah.
Did you go on the mountain village with us?
Maybe. Did we fall down a ravine or something?
There was a giant ravine and, like,
Yes.
cutting a village.
I fell in that ravine.
Oh,
yeah.
yes, you did. Yes. So there was a...
Kiki's dogs were there for whatever reason.
Kiki's dogs were drowning. Yes. Yeah. So on that trip, we found that one ancient portal broken thing. Yeah. So I want to try to connect to it on the map that I'm making.
Okay.
So then instead of us, like, traveling for like 20 minutes to try to get over there, you could just run across the map and then hop through the portal.
Would you make like an ice railway that way too, or is that like...
Because it's 1/8 the scale, I have to maybe I'll make, I don't know, maybe I'll make rails that match the rails in the overworld.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So then it doesn't, like, mess up the map too much. But yeah, I didn't even think about that. Like, it's 1/8 of the distance, and that distance was like probably 15,000 blocks. So it's gonna be 2,000, like, what, 2,000 blocks for us to get there. So yeah. But yeah, but then the railway only goes to Iceland. So I don't know. But basically, yeah. So this is my next massive project is the hub. So if we ever need to go to a specific what the I was like, I saw somebody walk by. But yeah, if we ever need to go to a specific area in the world, instead of like revealing the map on the way there, we'll use Cubase, whatever it's called, that website, Chunk Base, and find out approximately where it is, and then build another portal on this map, and then just pop in over there. So
Interesting.
yeah. So I'm trying to figure. I need to. I'm trying to figure out. Like, I really wish that concrete was slabbable.
Slab concrete. If you play the April Fool's update, you can have slabs by eating half of it.
That's funny. Because if I did the whole map as half slabs, then yeah, it's gonna be a problem. If I did the whole map as
okay.
If I did the map as half slabs, then nothing can spawn over it.
Are you throwing your trident at them?
Yep. Back.
But if you do half slabs, everything would be floating. Cause they would have to be bottom slabs.
Yeah, it'll all be bottom slabs.
Yeah, but then if you put anything on top of it, it's all gonna be floating.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. The only things that I would put on the map is the portals. So what I would probably do is build the portal through the half slabs, and then on top of the portal put half slabs.
I don't understand. What was the point of putting the slabs?
So nothing can spawn in there?
Don't they not spawn on glass?
Oh, this was a mistake. Oh, this was a
Where
mistake.
did you go?
Rip. It was nice knowing you.
Wait, don't lose your armor. What are you?
He lived a long life.
I'm good.
Okay.
I went to ride that thing, and then I immediately fell in lava.
Oh.
Oh, we haven't really made it rideable proof yet. We've just secured the goods.
There we go. What was I saying? Something about spawn proof.
We were talking about the point of the slabs, and then I was saying glass.
Oh yes, yeah. Glass is a transparent block. I don't know if I can get a transparent block that matches all the colors of the map.
But glass, you can just see through it.
Hmm.
Just see through the map.
Could we do like what would it look like? Like a stained glass map.
A mosaic or what's the
Mosaic.
thing called? Yeah.
It depends on how translucent it is, because there's difference between tinted glass and stained glass, right?
Yeah.
Tinted glass makes it a mob farm.
Oh, okay.
Tinted glass is like sunglasses.
And it's only one color, right?
Yes. Dark.
So, is there two versions of dyed glass?
Panes and glass.
If I used all glass blocks, is there two types of coloring for it, or is it all?
No.
Okay.
It's whatever color you can make.
Okay. Because I feel like there's like a lightly shaded glass and then a darker shaded glass.
Some of them have lightly shaded glass, but it's more just the coloring of them.
Oh, so it's not like you dip it in once and it's kind of blue, and then you dip it in twice and then it's like dark blue.
No.
Okay. Are there any other types of another type of material that I could use that's spawn proof and colorable? It's like I was
wool?
I was thinking that, but I'm like, is wool too easy to like pop up?
Probably.
Cause I tested some down here and I'm like, I hit it with a tool and it just popped up. Oh, I need to put this down here as well. I brought some sand to the super smelter. Oh, we don't have anything to cook with.
What do you mean we don't have anything to cook with? You mean we don't have anything to cook?
No, all the things stopped cooking.
Just go grab some lava. There, you're in the nether. There's plenty of things to cook.
I don't want to scoop out that giant natural pool.
I mean, it's already been done, so I don't know what you're kind of.
I want to try to figure out how to fix it when you said that.
I'm trying to fix that. I've already put a nice dent in it.
Can you cook with the? What is this?
Oh, I know what I can do. Hold up, I got you.
What is this?
Whee!
Magma block?
Whee! No. Oh wait, do I have any actually now that I think about it? Oh, I don't know if I do.
There's no lava like just pouring out of this. Why is there? Oh. It's your project.
I don't think I have any actually now that I think about it.
I was like, why is there a chicken and a frog sitting in a...
Well, the chicken just another chicken.
Yeah.
They don't know where he came from, but the frog is the frog. I would get somebody for it, but for some reason, I haven't seen any more frogs spawn, no matter how long I stay in the swamp.
Man, there's no more lava pouring out of that.
Have we acquired any dripstone? I don't think we have.
I don't think so. From what I've seen, I don't think so.
Let me see. This wandering villager probably is not selling any. Hey, y'all doing? You selling any?
Anybody leave any lava just spilling everywhere?
Nope, he's not selling any. Let me see.
Does...
It is nighttime. Or when it's not in the nether.
There's no such thing as an infinite lava well, right?
Well, if you find like a huge lava pool, maybe.
Well, I'm trying to think like...
Taco doesn't want any of the nether lava pools drained because he wants it to look natural.
Yeah, this whole busted world stay intact. Okay, I'm trying to think like the lava pools that we can use are the ones that are gonna get converted into ponds. So
There is no lava pool small enough in the nether that you're gonna convert into a pond.
Yeah, not in the nether, but 2 of them have been converted already. in the overworld.
Oh yeah, there's actually a chest with lava in it.
In the warehouse?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wonder if I was just filling up. That ran through all my food. Do I have any more food? No, I don't. I need food. Yeah, there was a lava pool right in front of the village, and now it's full of sea pickles and water. And then right down the stairs, when you first go down into the iceway by the warehouse, I think if you turn left, there used to be a lava pool there, and that got all scooped out and turned into a pond, or like a cave pond. And then all that lava was put into the walls. And then if you go down the stairs and turn right twice and start going back, there is down one of those random tunnels. There is there's a entrance where you go through, and there's a giant lava pool. So I'm gonna investigate where this bucket of lava. There it is. Use the one that's on the sign. All right, I have 26 buckets and no space in my inventory. Alright, I'm gonna temporarily put this stuff here. And hopefully I get back before it gets moved. Or hopefully I remember. Oh, I have 2 tridents. Throwing fork and throwing fork too. Alright. I'll go ahead and put throwing fork too.
That's taken care of.
There we go. Alright. Lava buckets. I actually haven't looked at this pond in a while. How did this pond look? Because it was so weird. I was like, this person's house is going to catch on fire.
Which one?
The house that's right next to the church in the village is by the villager breeder.
Oh.
Yeah. It was a lava pit, and it was covered in grass. And there was one hole missing. And if you fall in it, you were stuck in a pit of lava. You couldn't get out because it was in a cave. So I uncapped it, I dug it out, and converted it into a pond.
This, whatever this material is, this is like a maze house. It's pretty funny. The netherrack house.
Oh. Yes. Yes. Did you ever draw those S's in high school?
I never drew them, but I know people who did.
Yeah.
Where did I come? Oh, I remember what I came back for. Yeah, Signature's house.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't even think about it. Him making the S in his name starting with an S.
As soon as you said that, I was like, oh.
Wait, it's an S?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to look at it from the top.
That's so cool.
Uh,
Okay, I have...
Food.
Yeah,
Guys, get out of the quit loitering. You got buy some food and then leave.
I need to make a shop.
There's like almost 200 bread in here.
200 bread where?
In the cooker smelter. The food.
Cooker smelter. Why are we cooking smelting bread?
Because we're a bakery now.
I didn't even think about you. I don't know
Okay.
why the bread's here. Because yeah, you don't need to put the bread through the smelter. There's 1,000 fish over here. How do we cook it?
First.
I think it's actually broken. I think the thing that feeds the in, I'd put put something wrong in there. I'm gonna take a stack of bread.
Taco broke everything. Taco broke it.
It's his
did
world. He
it.
can break it if he wants to.
Oh wait, I need water. Me just sticking empty bottles into them.
I can break it if I want to. I can leave these things behind. And if they don't work, then they don't work, and that's all the fault of mine.
Ah, yes!
He can break it. He can break it.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know where I was going with that.
Oh, did we not turn it into a pond? Or did we turn it into a pond and then we lost progress?
We lost progress once it got turned into a pond.
Oh,
This is what I think you're talking about.
No, it was so nice. It was all water and nice.
There was a lot of things. There was also that 6 month progress of me doing the whole ice way that I had to redo again. The time and effort over your little pond, and I'm over here like 6 months of ice down the drain, so much mining in the icy area for so long, just to find out you had ice somewhere else.
He's a little bit salty.
A little bit's an understatement. Oh yeah, but I've also been told that your dogs are being evicted from the house. They need to be moved to your house as soon as possible. Taco wanted me to tell you that.
My dogs?
I'm assuming these are your dogs on the second floor.
Oh, they can go wherever they want. I
Well,
don't remember having dogs.
When you tell them to sit, they can't move.
There's a pack of dogs in the library. Now that you have a house, could you put them in your house?
I'm supposed to read if all I hear is constant barking.
Ah, lava pits. I see.
In the quiet zone.
Who's the? Oh, is it just a traveling villager here? Have I been getting this lava already?
Oh, tell me what he sells. Is that anything good?
Well, I see a llama bobbing, and I'm scared to turn this corner.
Okay. Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, I remember why that's that.
Nope, it's just a llama.
You lied to me.
Well, you normally don't see a llama in a cave by itself.
Yeah, but you should have investigated first instead of getting my hopes up thinking that there's a traveling village wanderer dude down there. You never know, that might be him making his new natural habitat.
Cave llama.
Yep. Cave llama.
Oh, I gotta be careful.
Why?
If you try to if you try to grab buckets of lava and your inventory's full, you end up just throwing them into the lava.
Oh yeah. Hey, why didn't you just grab the lava from the chest?
I want to fill the chest up.
Yeah.
All right, my inventory's full. I have 4 more buckets to go. So
Do 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 do.
Yeah, how do I? Okay, right when the bottoms end on the right, that's where you turn.
Do 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 do. Going over here, looking over
I
there,
want to redo this tunnel.
trying to find some stuff. Good, go up here. Looky, looky, looky. Is there something up here? You do 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 do.
We gotta fix the lighting of this tunnel.
Ooh, diamonds. Over here, maybe?
Is it nighttime?
It's about to be.
Oh,
The
I
peppers
did
out
not
in the
grab a
sky.
bed with me.
Oh, I'm glad you can see that too. I thought I was the only one that could.
Yeah, we have the same texture pack. I was like, the peppered sky is back.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if that was on my end or not.
Nah, it's the texture pack. There's a bug. I'm not sure if it's fixed or not. I want to pay another $3.
Wait a minute.
Fix the
There
stars.
should be something down here, actually. I did. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well, actually, if on, what is it?
Sleep whoever's not sleeping.
I do not have a bed on me, and I am quite far away. One. Trying to see if I can find some wool real quickly. I have 2 pieces.
I guess I'll go into the nether.
Ooh. Oh, I just need one more piece of wool.
Actually, I'm gonna just watch the sunset
Is there some over here, maybe?
or sunrise. Hello, puppies.
Yep, no, but okay. I'm slowly coming back because I have. Oh wait, no, I did find enough as well.
Oh, you're like scavenging a bed together.
Yeah.
Sleep, Taco.
Oh.
Sleep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I turned my UI off and started gazing at the stars.
You mean salt and pepper?
Well, it's salt and pepper until it actually turns nighttime, and then it's stars. So like the sunset stars are messed up.
Deja vu, I've been on this place before. Running possibly to my death. But I need to find something very important.
Alright. Will I fill it up? Did I fill it up? Is it full? Almost. I filled it up. Yay!
Go look over here real quick.
That's satisfying.
Wait, there's more water here. Wait a minute.
I wish I had more space in my inventory. I kind of don't want to go all the way
What's
back
in
over there
here?
for 4 buckets. I'm not going all the way back over there for 4 buckets.
4 buckets. Oh, it's still here. Oh, where are you?
There we go. I got 12 buckets. I'll take these 12 buckets into the... Oh, wait, how many smelters are there? 5?
I don't know. I am hiding from a murderer at the moment. Where is it?
5, 10.
Did it disappear? I'm gonna hope it disappeared. Let's go.
Do you need assistance?
Oh no! Oh my gosh! That just gave me a dang heart attack.
Do you require assistance?
Uh, it wouldn't matter because we would just all die anyway.
Oh.
But oh my gosh, that was the scariest thing ever. It like just teleported in front of me. Well, not in front of me, but it just teleported into view. Scariest thing in my life. I'm just gonna go this way.
One day I'll put actual stairs on this thing to get to the nether portals. One day I'll put the other 6 nether portals up. It'll be a fully operational gold farm.
Crawling away.
Bye, Gary.
I don't know, but I'm just gonna crawl in this way. Hoping not to spawn more murderers. Crawling away. This is gonna take me a while. And looking for something. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I'm looking for you.
I didn't realize we were playing Minecraft the musical.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything loaded up with 2, each. Oh, I just 5 more buckets! Okay. You can turn nether brick blocks into nether bricks, right?
No.
No?
No. It's a one-way transformation. It's the same thing with string.
What?
You can turn string into wool, but you cannot turn it back into wool. I mean string.
Oh, no! Well, wait. Do we need nether bricks?
How else you think the path is being made since you won't let me tear pieces from the nether?
No. No, it's nether brick blocks. So all these stacks of
brick block.
It's the actual like the parts that we're making the nether path with.
Brick or the block? I am so confused at the moment.
So the pieces that are in the path are nether brick blocks. What's being crafted from netherrack is nether bricks.
So what are you looking for?
I was wondering, do we need to keep them as bricks? Because I wasn't sure if there was another use for them.
Bricks. Block.
Because you put, what, 4 or 9 in a square to make a...
4.
Yeah, to make the block. And we got like 5 stacks of blocks and it's about to fill up the chest. So I was like, do we?
You need to turn it into bricks.
Okay, so we need the bricks for a nether fence. And that's it.
With a sign, because we have infinite
and
netherrack.
red netherrack if we wanted to do that for some reason. Which
You just want to make the path look more angry.
I was about to say, what about these outside edges? I was like, what would this look like?
Ooh, more diamonds.
Ooh, and then can you do red nether brick stairs?
I don't see why not. Where is... I wonder if what I'm looking for can even spawn in this mess. I don't see why I couldn't now I think about it.
Alright. I've made this way more complicated. I kind of want to
Looks like
stairs
a
around
huge
it.
problem. I am facing my own.
Where are you?
10 feet under.
Oh my god. There's nothing down there but death and destruction.
There is something down there if I can find it. I found another jewel! Ah, another jewel! It was so pretty! Pretty. Okay. Not what I need at the moment. I'm looking for a different biome. Where are you? Oh. Greedy!
Alright, I'll put that back. Put these back. Alright, we got a little bit of gold. These there.
I love the sound of this. I love blocks of amethyst. I love amethyst. Okay. Leave this now.
No, this is here.
Back on our journeys.
There. An egg. Why is there an egg in here? This is another chicken's egg.
Nothing over here, nothing over there, nothing over here, nothing over there. I don't want to get lost, so we go back this way.
Nope, not two nether chickens.
Another chicken friend, another chicken friend. Oh, I kind of wish I would have had a spyglass. Okay.
Alright,
Time to go down.
I need to go get my stuff.
Yeah! Gotta go even deeper. Ooh, another diamond. Should I really look around in here? It's probably the... You know... I'm probably far enough away. It's fine.
What is happening? Oh, what is happening?
What is happening, Taco?
I'm searching stair and nothing's coming up.
Are you looking in a crafting table?
Oh. Thank you.
I have 10 diamonds so far.
I was like, this is dumb. What's happening?
See, the 4x4 doesn't make a stair.
Yeah, I was like, you can't make stairs with your hands, silly.
Oh, actually, you can make stairs with your hand. You just need a big enough table for it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't bring the right one.
What if
I do something stupid? It's on the road to that at this point. Hey, I'm gonna get a good laugh out of it. I came all the way over here and there's nothing. Oh, what's down here?
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Whoa, I didn't think that went through. Whoop, there goes one.
You okay, Kiki?
Yeah. I still get 2 more chances to not do something stupid. Like, place a block right next to said screeching thingy that spawns said creature I'm not trying to deal with.
Are you dealing with the whatever it's called,
Award.
The deep dark.
the warden?
Yeah. It's not my fault that Taco's lower levels is literally this. I'm trying to find something. Oh.
Iki, you might need to sleep. Good luck.
Okay. Please don't trigger anything. Okay, I'm good. Okay. Fudge!
Kiki.
Well, it might be nice knowing you guys.
No, Kiki.
Oh,
Don't poke the bear, Kiki.
What
Bear
does
already-
the warden give you once he dies?
Oh,
As
one
far
of
as
those
I know,
sensor things.
nothing.
One of those sensor thingies.
You can get those yourself.
You can. That's why. That's why it's not smart to go through all that work to get it from the warden. And it may not be just the sensor, because I think the sensor is easy to get. It's the thing that's a little bit harder to get.
Oh, nothing's harder to get. They're all the same. Use the same tool and the same thing to get them all. Okay, well,
It may have changed since the last thing I've heard, but yeah, it gives you something that's like not super easy.
don't touch it, 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 don't touch it. This is a very cramped area and the last place I want to be if a warden spawns.
What about wood?
What about wood?
Is wood a terrible idea
For
for slabs
where?
in the nether?
Yes. Even though it's still not gonna catch on fire, but I still think it's a terrible idea.
So like there's green wood.
Touch it. Touch it. Green wood? There's not green wood.
Yeah, the warped wood.
That is cyan.
So actually I'm like, what colors do I even need for this map? I know I need green, sand, blue, and gray and white.
Okay, but my pinky finger is just never gonna leave the crouch button. Ever.
What other colors are on the map?
I also need to head back anyways. I'm out of night vision potions. To spawn the warden or not to spawn the warden? That is the real question.
I vote not.
You vote not, but if I can just run, it would be a lot faster for me to get home. But there is a shrieker in my path of me running.
Do we keep Flint or no?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Just don't touch the shrieker. 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 We go around the shrieker. We don't touch the shrieker. I need to swim up the water, but I might set off the shrieker. We just keep going. I am totally far enough away from the shrieker. Let's go. Swimmy, swimmy, swim, swim up the water.
I need that like that poop green color and the pale green color and the like better than poop green color.
Oh no, I gotta
Are
jump
there
this
this many
gap.
shades of green in the game? I don't think there are. Well, I'm trying to look up
Oh,
slabs on it.
goodbye, it's nice knowing you guys. Yup.
Nah.
Oh, there's not a trigger here. Ooh, another Geo. I found another one. Just going to set the torch right here.
It's like, how accurate do I need to be with these colors?
That is up to you and your imaginations. Has it been about like 15 minutes in the very first time I screamed that I accidentally set off a shrieker?
No.
Alright, I'm not in the clear then.
Is that the Inspector Gadget theme song?
I think
Yes.
so. I'm inspecting the scope.
How many different colors do I need? I know I need sand. I would like the red sand too. And
I
then
can't
as
remember.
far
Can you actually make red sand, or do you have to go and get red sand?
I think you have to go.
I found diamonds, but it's narrow. I want the diamonds. Okay, there's no sugar nearby. I got the diamonds. I've secured the goods.
Yeah, everything that's red sand is red sand, the base.
Yeah, but I'm saying, can you make red sand, or do you need to go to the mesa
Yeah,
and get red sand from there?
Yeah, like everything starts with red sand. So there's nothing like there's no red sand block that's like, oh, use sand and
I can't just take sand and red dye to make it red.
No. That would
That'd
be
make
perfect.
life. That'd be I was about to say that'd make life so much easier.
I was like, the whole thing's sand slabs, and I just dye it all.
I have kindly been almost given a heart attack because of the fact the ambient noise made me thought I set off a shrieker.
So I'm gonna use polished diorite, I think.
I lived! Okay, I'm coming back.
I'll use marble. Or granite, I mean. I don't know, why do I keep calling it marble?
Marble.
I'll use polished granite for the
Marble.
red sand.
Marble.
Oh, is this copper? I'll use
Copper.
warped slab
Copper. Copper.
for the green parts. Polished andesite for the mountains.
Perfect timing. I literally just ran out of night vision.
And then what am I using for water? What should I use for water?
Good question. Blue.
I was like, should I use blue carpet? Because it'll kind of sink down like it's water?
That's a good idea. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, and it'll be light blue for regular water, and then dark blue or regular blue for the thingy.
I'm back with my riches.
Or cyan and blue. Yeah, let's do cyan and blue. Okay.
But I did not find what I need, so I'm going back down.
Alright, for me to do this part, I need
Diamonds.
to spend some time.
Diamonds.
Oh, I should blow up some beds. Oh, I don't have any of this stuff. Let me go back to that chest and grab all my stuff.
Smart thinking.
I had to fill up the lava bucket.
I got a whole bunch of shards.
Yeah, it didn't click today. Well, it clicked today that this gold farm's only half built. I'm like, how do we make it to where the stairs like properly go up to it? We do need access to it so we can actually go to the nether. Because this is the only portal. We just have it go up to the corner and we kind of just reach in. Yeah, you can
Just
hop in.
reach in and just grab it. There's that
No.
3D effect.
Yeah. So we'll just need stairs that go up to the. Oh, pepper again.
You want some salt to go with that?
I wish it was salt.
Salt is bad for you. Pepper isn't.
True.
Pepper is spicy though.
Whoa. Put a rail around this one.
Sleep first, and then.
My bed is in the thing.
Cause I don't want Drown with Spoon to come get me. That's wandering around outside the water.
I should have eaten my bread, and I didn't, and I can't run.
Why are you even that low?
Because I was busy.
There's no reason to be that busy that you let your heart get down to 3 hearts.
I was busy. No,
No,
not
you
hearts.
were not.
My hunger.
Hunger, heart, same thing. It's low for no reason. Why would you even let it get that low?
I was busy.
There's no way to even let it get that low. There's no way you can get that busy, or I'm just.
I was trying to figure out how to build the thing.
I have no clue what thing is.
The hub. I'm trying to figure out the materials so that we can.
Then you're not even moving then, so that still doesn't explain how your hunger is low.
Busy.
Busy standing still, not using any energy, yet somehow
Brain
needs food to
energy.
eat.
All of
Brain energy doesn't use stamina.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It absolutely does. In the real world, yes, it does.
In the real world, yes.
Yes.
Taco isn't busy. He's lazy. Thank you, Willa.
Oh
That's
my
exactly.
God.
He's lazy.
Alright, let's put this stuff up. And back to the nether. Immediately start running. Running all the way to the nether, running all the way down the stairs, running over here, running over there. Oh, I'm hungry. Yeah, can we get a fence around this?
I put a sign that says "Watch your step."
Nah, we need a fence. And then the little post things are gone. I'm gonna go grab some.
A
It needs to
sign
be a
is more
taco
than enough.
standard. No, not a taco standard.
No.
He can't even remember to eat. Do you think a sign's gonna stop him from killing
I
himself
almost fell
in
in.
the
That's
game?
what I was. I
See,
almost fell in twice. I'm like, please put a sign. Hey, please put fences. Oh God.
I
see,
did
not
put a
good
sign.
enough.
It's now I'm covered.
No, but fences, please.
Taco's not good enough. You can't multitask that well to remember to read the sign and eat
No.
and not fall in.
Yep. Alright, it's supposed to be a block here. Block here. Oops. God dang it. Come on, please. Fence.
Yes, I will. Once my pickaxe dies, I will.
Okay.
Or once I'm out of.
Why are you killing your pickaxe?
Why? Because I can get a new one.
Is that
What kind
regular?
of pickaxe are you
Regular
using?
diamond?
Yeah, it's regular diamond.
I don't think you put andesite on it.
No, this is just regular pickaxe.
Yeah. Those are the throwaway diamonds.
Which is weird to say when you're like.
When you could put mending on it and keep it forever. Alright. Let me put this back. Alright. Speaking of mending, my stuff's halfway broken. I'm gonna have to go to this skeleton farm. Oh, why do I keep walking past it?
Why'd you just stop walking past it?
Well, I put it away, so now I don't
I
need
picked this
it.
spot specifically so no one would walk past it.
I run past this all the time.
It's right behind the glowstone thing.
It's
And-
the path between the front door and the nether portal.
Well,
Yep, just make some fences. We got plenty of wood.
yes, I will. Once.
Yep. Bye, Gary.
Who's Gary? Oh, the thing.
The thing that meows in SpongeBob.
Yeah, I know that, but
I'm so tired of this game lagging my food. It's like you eat a whole loaf of bread and then you're still hungry.
Get better food.
Ah, I need beds. God dang it. They're right. I don't want to use up my pickaxe too much. I don't want to go to the skeleton farm. Oh. Hello. Bye. I popped out of the nether portal in a different spot than I normally do. Alright, that threw me completely off. I'm gonna need to make some beds. Wait, this is wool? This is wool. I'm gonna make some beds. Boop, boop. Smooth oatmeal or chunky oatmeal?
No oatmeal.
Yeah,
None?
no oatmeal for me.
What? Are y'all cream of wheat fans?
What's
I'm
that?
neither of those.
Yeah.
Cottage cheese?
No.
Yeah, not really.
No? I know Ray Ray likes cottage cheese, and I think it's gross. Um, interesting. I don't like oatmeal. Well, I like both, but it depends. Like, I only like smooth oatmeal in one specific circumstance, and it's like the oatmeal I had when I was like childhood oatmeal. It's um, like just smooth, soft oatmeal, and then you pour like a moat of milk around it, and you
Moat.
and then
Like
you
how that's how you describe that.
yep, and then you slice a cube of butter and put that on top and let it like run down, and
How does
then
that not sound good?
and
Yeah,
then and then you take some sugar and like put some on top and build like a little crust. And
isn't the whole point of oatmeal to be like healthy?
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah, so then like all the butter and sugar and
well, butter's good for you with fat and all that kind of stuff.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
but yeah, but if you have like how often did you have oatmeal then?
Not that often.
Oh, but I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, eating tons and tons of butter, yeah, that's not good. But like a cube of butter on top of a meal, yeah, it's fine. But yeah, and then any other kind of oatmeal is like, I want it thick and chunky, and you can put other stuff in it, especially cinnamon.
Watch out. It's Moto Moto. No, it's look out. Here comes Moto Moto. You know, he like I'm big. He like I'm chunky. That's the only thing that came to mind.
Yeah. BuzzKenya.com. If you could be any age for a week, what age would you choose?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe like toddlers, so I don't have any responsibilities.
Am I gonna get to keep the memories of whatever age I'm picking?
Yeah, that's what I'm. As soon as you said toddler, I'm like, but do you like bring your current self there? Because then it's like, is it frustrating because you can't control your body, but you have a brain?
So I mean, technically, depending on what age you can.
Let's make it convenient because then it's more fun. So let's say you can control your body and you have the mental capacity that you have now. What age would you like to go to?
I don't think I'd have an age. I just think I want to be a kid again.
Same,
I'm thinking probably like younger than 10.
Younger than 10. So what, like right before high school? I mean, right before middle school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
How about
right
before elementaries? Because that way you're like not in school already. You're just like,
I don't know. I feel like I want to be old enough to where I'm like responsible enough where I can go to the amusement park and have more freedom on which rides I pick.
That is actually a good age. Like the age when you were allowed to go through an amusement park by yourself. and then you had to meet up at a certain time, but other than that, you could just do whatever you wanted. It's like
I
young
remember
people.
having
I didn't.
we were at Disneyland and we didn't have phones yet, or the phones like they weren't like
Yeah,
as
cell phones
popular
weren't a
now.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like walkie talkies and they didn't work, and I was just like, but I would rather have the phones than walkie talkies.
Y'all had walkie talkies that y'all brought?
Yeah,
Interesting. Did y'all have
so
to
my
like
parents
speak?
were like, okay, go wherever, just keep the walkie talkie on you, and they barely worked, but it was a thing.
So it was like, I'm over. I was
Yeah,
close.
essentially.
I'm assuming that meant you couldn't go on water rides.
Oh.
Probably.
Y'all had like those the rugged ones that like everything rugged was orange for some reason back then, right?
Sounds about right.
Yeah. What was it? Did y'all have to use like proper radio speak, like
Oh
blah blah
no.
blah blah over?
I do remember when we were at like a museum or whatever, there was like cross chatter, and we would hear like other people's talking to each other and stuff like that, and people would
Y'all
interrupt
weren't
our
the only
conversations.
ones. That's great. Oh my god, that's great. Um, yeah. I don't think my mom like she waited until she could like absolutely trust us, and then was like, "Okay, be back here at this time." And then me and my sister would just run off, and we barely knew how like paid attention to our watches. Until like all of a sudden we kind of got scared, like, oh shit, what time is it? But yeah, that's a good age. That's like early teens for me. I don't know if I want to do kid because my personality wasn't fully formed yet. Like when I had like things I wanted like to do in life and goals and stuff like that, I was like the early teenage years. And then when I like thought I had a fully formed idea of what I wanted to do, like high school was fun.
High school was not fun.
High school was only fun for me because I was in marching band.
Yeah, high school was fun for me because I was on the tennis team and I was into art. So I had two passions that I really followed. Um, my coach and my art teacher kind of like fought over me, kind of, because one of them was like, "Oh, there's this art contest," and another one was like, "Hey, we got a game," and I had to and I had to pick one, and I was like, why can't I do both?
I will say that's where my like photography started coming into play and stuff like that. So high school was
Ah.
fun for that. But and we did like film photography too, so it was like old school, which was
Mhm.
awesome. So
Yeah, and
I had the same problem you had, Taco, because I did band and bowling, and we had
ah,
band practice every single day after school, but we would have bowling practice and or bowling tournaments. So we would miss like half of band practice.
that's great. One thing about tennis that was cool was like I'd be in like science class, and they're like, "Hey, you have to leave 30 minutes earlier so you can get on the bus." And I'm like, "Okay."
Oh my gosh, getting to leave school early was amazing.
Especially like right in
Like
the middle of class
all
in front of
band
everybody.
kids, they'll announce over the intercom, all band kids, please report to the band room. I'm like,
Uh...
see you suckers. We gotta go to the football game that's later, and we get to leave early.
And then like if there was like a quiz or something, like the teacher would have to like accommodate you and like give you the quiz first,
Mm-hmm.
and then like everybody. And it's like, yeah, that was kind of awkward because then you were the only person taking the quiz. But once you were done, then everybody else started taking the quiz, and you're like, I get to leave. Yeah, man, those days are great. Now, what about a future year? Do you think there's a year you would like to experience that's like old?
Um, I would like to see like, I don't know if I'd ever make it, but like to see like go up to age 100 and see
Oh,
like to see like the progress and stuff like that, and like not even in like my own world, but just what's like around and stuff like that.
oh, okay. Just to kind of see like the world in the future.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't even think about like what the world would be like back in those ages. 'Cause I'm like, with all those reminiscing times and stuff like that, it's like internet wasn't a thing, cell phones weren't a thing, social media wasn't a thing, online video wasn't a thing, but it didn't matter. Like we had other things to do.
yeah. I keep seeing those memes of like nursing homes, like for us and stuff like that, are gonna be so cool because we're gonna have like video games, computer games, and like all these things instead of like bridge and poker and like solitaire and all that stuff. We'll have video games and movies and stuff like that. So
Yeah. I wonder what the world would be like. They're all like, oh, grandpa and his controllers.
yeah, probably everything there is gonna be like VR and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We'll be on Call of Duty 79, and they just released their 1,000th operator in Rainbow Six Siege, and
We're still
Minecraft is
waiting on Starfield
on
or whatever it is.
Star Citizen
Our Citizen, there you go.
to officially release.
No, it's almost there. It's almost there. It's almost done.
It's like 99.9. Like almost there, guys.
Minecraft is on update 100.2.
And it's like real life.
Yep.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, they added like, yeah, they just keep adding more and more little things, and then it's like, it's still blocking everything, but there's like, everything's there. They got blue stone and yellow stone. I think.
It's safe for you now, Taco.
Thank you.
Have you made it taco proof?
Yes.
Thank you.
I guess taco would be the test of that.
Yeah.
I have no idea why I'm here. In the warehouse. Like, I have some wood, and I was about to craft it, and I'm like, this is too much wood. It says 99 plus. I'm like, I don't think I need 99 plus. Thank you! Yes! That's why I'm here.
Ooh, perfect. I love when I craft a crap ton of something and I use every last bit.
I was like, why can't I make a bed still? I need wool. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get over that smoothly. What in the world was that noise? It sounded like an airplane flew by. I think that I would like to experience, like, just double my age and just see what that's like.
So 66 for me.
Yeah. I'm at the age where a lot of people die, though.
Dang.
It's like I'm at 50%.
You're 50?
No, I'm like, people die around the age like 70, 80, and I'm like I'm like halfway there. So I'm like, and double, and it's all black, and it's like, oh no.
Well, in this hypothetical, you're still alive and healthy.
Yeah. So then I'm like, what is a Healthy. What is a healthy 80? Oh, I have a bed in my hand. Why am I trying to run to a bed?
Tyler, he's making these cheapo beds for blowing up. It's not good enough for him. He needs his 10,000 quilt thread sheet bed.
No.
Yes.
No, I'm just
You
making.
just
Comfy bed
proved
is a
it.
comfy bed. I wouldn't.
Yeah, just regular beds. Just. I need a bunch of them. Yeah, healthy 75-year-old. What would that be like? I'm hungry. That'd be funny if it's like healthy 75-year-old. It's like, wow, I feel better than I do now. So I gotta get my crap together.
Because you're a healthy 75-year-old and not a 75-year-old that naturally grew up to be 75. You got to pick being healthy at 75.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the catalyst. Maybe that's the catalyst of you getting better. Like you go to 75, and it's like, wow, I'm really healthy, and then it's like, oh, I should probably take care of myself.
It's like go back and like, man, I'm tired. My body's heavy.
Everything hurts.
Everything gives me heartburn. Like, stop eating all that junk.
But I want it.
But it tastes good. I need to watch where I'm running when I'm going to heal. Refill, refill, refill. We're gonna need some more wool soon. To pay a visit to the thingy. There we go. Alright, got enough beds. I have still a bunch of wood left over. Put that back. And then if you could have only one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Mac and cheese.
Uh,
Or am I allowed to like change? Like it can be anything, just has to be mac and cheese.
So it says meal. So I'm like,
Mac and cheese meal. So I mean, is there any variation of mac and cheese meal I can basically do? Like lobster mac and cheese or
I
shrimp
feel like
mac
it's
and
just gonna be the regular basic mac and cheese.
Hey, this is good mac and cheese. I can live with that.
so let's say a meal that you prep once and get stuck with, and then a meal that you like can customize, like a meal kit.
Mac and cheese customizable kit. Customizable.
What would you customize it with? Ah! What the hell?
Rib taco.
I was going through the portal and I just saw arms.
Different meats. Like I can have like buffalo chicken mac and cheese. I can have pulled pork mac and cheese. I can have lobster mac and cheese. I can have shrimp mac and cheese.
So you have like a assorted cheese and assorted meats.
Honestly, I don't really need an assorted cheese and meats. If I have a good base, I'm okay with that. But at the same time, I can also work with the like assorted cheese one or like a white cheese mac and cheese.
Yeah, 'cause I was thinking like with the buffalo one, you would have like a buffalo cheese, or would you?
No, the mac and cheese wouldn't be spicy. It would just be the chicken spicy.
Ah, okay. So like a basic pairs with anything kind of cheese,
Yeah.
and then a bunch of toppings, basically.
Yes.
Ah, okay. Ooh, let me go sit down for a second.
I actually hate bedrock.
What happened?
I made something and I'm assuming it doesn't work because it's bedrock.
Yep.
What
Now
you
you gotta
making,
customize
boy?
it.
I made a mob farm.
What kind of mob farm?
a regular mob farm that I can just
Where?
AFK at.
Where?
You know, surprisingly, I'm surprised you can't see it. I can literally see the warehouse from here.
Wait, you didn't work on the one that
I'm
I
not
already built?
not gonna lie, I'm more surprised you haven't noticed this giant thing I built.
Yeah. We.
We've literally been working on it for I think the last 3 streams and you haven't noticed it at all. I understand what is wrong.
For me, it would be chicken
Oh.
because you could do like so many things with chicken, and like you can add so many things to it, or like you could add rice, you could add potatoes, you could do drumsticks, you could do breast, you could do like all these things.
Okay. So. So like a whole chicken.
Yeah.
And then you would just prep it anyway, depending on your mood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make soup. You can make like
Oh, wait.
fry it. You could do all
What?
these things.
Why is it that dark in here? That would explain why it's not working. Why the fuck is it not dark?
You break it?
Break it, I made a box. I'm trying to figure out where the light's coming from. What the fuck? Does slabs not count as like a full block or something?
Probably not. I think it's a transparent block.
Oh my god, do not tell me that slabs do not count as a full block in bedrock. And is that the reason why this does not work? If this is the reason, this is very stupid, man.
You said that the one that I built worked.
Yeah, but the reason why I didn't mess with it was because of the fact I did not want it to be I don't want the villagers to interfere with the mob spawns. Yeah, I thought that the villagers would interfere with the cap and stuff. So I was like, I'll just go build a new one.
For me, I want to say pizza.
I feel
As
like
your
that would get old really
customizable?
quick though.
Huh?
I feel like that would get old really quick though, because that was my first
Right.
thought too. But then I was like, because pizza is awesome, but at the same time you're like, okay, what else can I put on this pizza to make it look different? But like, it's still gonna be pizza. I don't know.
And there's only so many things I feel like that would work well on a pizza.
Yeah, and like there's different styles, yes, but it's just like after a while, it's just be like, oh, what kind of? It's gonna. I feel like it'd be like, I don't know.
So I choose pizza because I can like you said, there's different toppings and all that kind of stuff that you can put on, so it's like very customizable. And there's different types of crust, thin crust, thick crust, different styles and stuff like that. Yeah, and it's like it's really customizable because there's like have y'all seen Japanese pizza?
I have not.
It
No.
is really
Okay.
You okay, Taco?
that was geeky.
Oh,
Yeah, I just felt a 1 block stream of water going down from my mob farm and I almost missed it. I didn't feel like waiting for it to hit the bottom, so I just jumped in there and like making sure I didn't miss it and hit the ground and die again.
Um. All right. Let's see. Y'all know those pizzas that like I don't know. I don't like the way they look. I haven't had one, so I don't know if it's like super delicious and that's why people like it so much. But it
Yeah,
looks like an unfinished pizza.
What what
Like
kind of pizza?
it's
Like deep dish?
no, like it looks like a regular pizza and they just threw a couple discs of cheese on it and there's like a bunch of sauce exposed.
fresh.
Oh, like pizza bagels?
Oh no, like fresh mozzarella.
Yeah. And I'm
It's not
like,
shredded. It's just sliced fresh mozzarella.
yeah, and it's like not even covering the whole thing. And
That's
they're
because
like,
you just want the cheese. It's actually not that bad.
oh, that's the thing. I
Using
haven't
fresh
tried it, so it just
mozzarella.
looks unfinished.
Yeah, because you see the sauce and it's not 10,000 pounds of cheese on there.
10. I don't even put that much cheese.
But fresh mozzarella on pizza is pretty good. What the?
Oh, I love fresh mozzarella. Fresh mozzarella is amazing.
Yeah, that's what Taco's talking about.
I don't think I've, yeah.
Especially like on a nice sandwich and stuff like that with like um crispy chicken and all that stuff. Just like with
I actually don't like it like that. I can only eat it on pizza. I don't like it on its own.
oh, I love it when it's on a sandwich and it's like warm and like it's so good. Like
I've
crispy
had,
bread and stuff like that. It's amazing.
yeah, I've had not fresh mozzarella like that, but I've had like store packaged mozzarella. And of course,
I mean, if it's just fresh on it, I'm pretty sure it's still. What the fudge? That lag! I broke your floor.
Huh?
I broke your floor and
Floor.
I'm just gonna. Oh, there. I'm just gonna stick this in there. It's close enough. Boop. Oh, it's totally not close enough. Run away from the scene of the crime. I wish I like just the taste of fresh mozzarella because I want to be able to eat one of those salads with the mozzarella and the tomato and basil, I think is what it is.
Are you thinking like caprese salad? Caprese salads?
Yes, when that's like all it is just cheese and tomato and basil. Something like that.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
what it is. Yeah.
Yes, I want to eat one of those, but I just don't. Well, first off, I don't like tomatoes like that. And secondly, I just don't like the taste of fresh mozzarella.
See, I for whatever reason like tomatoes. Like I love tomatoes, but tomatoes in my burgers for whatever reason, and it's new. I don't want them on my burgers anymore. But I love tomatoes like in like regular stuff and like I don't know, but like for whatever reason, I think it's just because of how like soggy everything gets.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
just so yeah. I love tomatoes in general, but just like that, it's been a new thing, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's happened to me a while ago. Every time I get something like that, I don't want tomatoes. Depending on what type of sandwich it is, I'll be okay with it. But yeah, for the most part, I'm like, no thanks.
Yeah, because like caprese sandwiches, like I love caprese sandwiches, and tomatoes, like with those are always good. But for whatever reason, whenever I get a burger, it's just like a sloppy mess. I'm like, man. But I don't know.
Doc, you never said, was that your meal that you would customize or the one that you would create that would always stay the same?
So if it was one that I would create and stay all the same, it would be like a heavy, like it would be a supreme
Mm.
because it has veggies, it has me, man.
Yeah, Supremes are just good.
You know, like I love Supreme.
I don't like 90% of the vegetables on
What's
there.
in the Supreme?
Was it? It's weird because like recently I've noticed that there's like two versions of Supreme. There's Supreme and there's Deluxe.
Mm.
And if
Oh,
I had,
deluxe supreme.
well, it's like one pizza place calls it Super Supreme, and then other places call it like one of them calls it Supreme, and another one calls it Deluxe. So like the Supreme is pepperoni sausage, bell peppers, and onions.
Interesting.
And then the Deluxe is pepperoni sausage, bell peppers, onions. Maybe they'll throw in bacon if they're being a little saucy. But then it's mushrooms and olives. Also.
Interesting.
And I'm like, yeah, give me the mushrooms, olives, like give me as much vegetables. Well, not as much as possible because there's a lot. There's something that I don't want on there. But yeah, I want a Deluxe or a Super Supreme. But yeah, I'll do that because it has a whole bunch of stuff, and it's like some days if I don't want bread, and I'll just scrape it off and make a pizza bowl. It has enough different things in it that I don't think I would get tired of it. But yeah, and then it's customizable. Then I'm like, yeah, then you can just get it's still like I'll still only can eat pizza, but then you can make it all different kinds of ways. And it's like, I want a breakfast pizza. I want a dessert pizza.
I've tried dessert pizzas. They're not very good.
No.
I mean, I like the one that's like the cinnamon, cinnamon, sugar, butter, and like icing on it. So it's like almost like a cinnamon roll. That dessert pizza is really good.
Yeah, that's more one of the simple ones. They have to do it right though. Like, if
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I'll get the cinnamon thing from Pizza Hut or whatever, it's like, ew.
Okay.
So, Kiki.
Yes.
So
Maybe this works.
So the plan for the mob farm is to put them over the ocean, so you don't have to worry about the mob cap stuff. That's why the creeper's over there.
Yeah, well, it's not like more so. I don't really care about the drops. It's more so a XP farm than a actual like mob farm. I just want the XP.
Still. Okay. If it's not too much trouble, I would like it over the ocean. I would say not too close to the creeper one, because that's where the gunpowder farm is gonna be. This is an interesting question. What keys on a keyboard do you not use?
The ones above the arrow keys.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You don't use. Oh, let's see. So you
I'm
don't.
not gonna lie, I don't know what half of these even are.
What's above yours?
INS, home, page up, page down, and delete. I'm assuming this is print screen. SCRLK and pause.
Okay, I don't know what pause is for, so I can say 100% I've never used that. scroll lock. Does use mean you never touch the button, or does use mean you don't use it for the reason it's supposed to be used?
I would say a little bit of both, maybe.
Because I hit the button all the time, and I'm like, oops, I don't know if it
No,
did.
like use it for its intended purpose is what I'm gonna say.
Okay, because I hit that, but I hit scroll lock all the time, and I'm like, I don't know if I did anything wrong, or if I'm doing it right. But oops, I hit the button again. Numlock. Do you use the 9 key numbers, or the keypad numbers?
Yes, I do.
Huh?
I do.
Okay. Do you never accidentally turn it off?
I do accidentally sometimes turn it off. I figure that out when I'm trying to log into my computer and it's not working.
You're like logged in 3 times. You're like, what in the world? I'm putting the numbers right.
Yeah, and then it just shows nothing's being typed because the numlock isn't on.
Yeah. How many times before you like, all right, and then you stare at the keyboard and hit each letter as you're like typing it in? Me, I'm like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I'm 2 or 3.
Okay.
Because usually I don't, because I have it like so muscle memory, I don't really need to look at the computer. So when it logs in, I just go ahead and just put my hand on it and then I can type it out.
Yeah.
But if I do it once and it is not logged in, and I look again, and I'm like, oh, I didn't log in. Maybe I just messed up something, and I do it again and hit enter. Then that's when I look and see. Because it only turns off, I think, after like it does like a window update.
Yeah. For me, I'll type it in, and it is like wrong. I'm like, oh, my bad. And I type it in again, it's like wrong. I'm like, okay, let me slow down. And then it's like typed it in wrong again. I'm like, all right, what the hell's going on? Then I look.
For me, it would be the top, like the F numbers, F1 through F12.
You don't use any of them at all?
I don't think so. Not really.
Interesting.
You don't use them in Minecraft?
Like F5?
Oh, well, not really. What's F5?
Change your view.
Oh.
Point of view.
Not really. I just keep it in like the one style. But
You play Java, you never use F3?
not really. I don't really need to.
Nah, Juan's a minor. like digging stuff.
You never use F2 for print screen to make screenshots?
By accident.
Oh.
Okay. Not on purpose.
You never want to take sentimental pictures and use F1 to clear the whole UI?
Not really.
Oh, I did that today, F1. So yeah, for the F keys, let's see. I use F12 if I want a full screen, or is it F11? I hit both of them to try to get full screen. Whatever was the right one, I eventually get to it. I never hit F10. Back when I had my old keyboard, F9 and F8 were my music, and when I was really into music, I was always like hitting those volume controls. F5 is the refresh. I do that all the time because I'm in a browser or a tool, and it's like being dumb, and I'm like F5, and it's like nope, still dumb, and I'm like all right, control F5, and it's like okay, you fixed it. F4 I don't usually use, and I'm also kind of scared to hit it because I feel like it's gonna close something. F3 I don't use. F2 I use a lot because I rename a bunch of files, and then F1 I use a lot in Minecraft. And I also accidentally hit it, and then my computer's like, hold on, let me go find the help document, and I'm like, no, stop.
Yeah, I don't use my M keys because I don't know what they do.
M?
I use my G keys though.
M keys and G keys, what is that?
At the top of my keyboard, I have M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, and on the side of my keyboard, I have G1 through G6. But the G1 through G6 represent the F keys, so they're easier to reach with my pinky.
Oh, that's cool.
But I don't remember what the M keys do.
What were the other keys that are above your number? We did use print.
Print.
I use print screen so much now at work. I'm like, I probably hit print screen like 100 times a day at least. So that
Print screen, whatever is CRLK. I'm assuming it's screen lock
I think it's scroll lock,
or
and
scroll lock.
I hit it all the time, and I don't know if it's doing anything.
Either.
And then
Then there's pause.
pause. I've never heard of that one. You said INS, which is insert.
Oh yes.
I feel like there was a time where I needed it, and then during that time I kept accidentally hitting it, and it kept overwriting what I'm trying to write. So insert is kind of like using whiteout on a typewriter. Like you would put the little strip over the word you want to get rid of, and then you would type that same exact letter to like clear it. It overwrites whatever you put. So if you put the, and then you put your cursor right in front of the H, and then typed insert and then typed in, it'll be TNE. It'll change the H into an N, and it'll overwrite all the other letters. I have no idea what the purpose for that button is, but there was a time where I accidentally kept hitting it and kept overwriting what I was trying to write, and it was frustrating. But now I never come across that issue. I hit insert all the time and it doesn't do anything. So yeah, that button's weird. You don't use delete or home or end?
I think I use delete sometimes when I'm like writing something and I'll highlight a whole bunch, and sometimes I just don't want to reach all the way over to hit the backspace, so I just hit delete.
Okay.
The other ones, no. I don't think I've ever used the other ones.
So for delete, I renamed so many files. So yeah, if I click to the left of the letter that I'm trying to click to the right of, then I have to use backspace or delete depending on what direction I need to go in. And then home and end, because I'm naming files, I'm at the back of the thing and I don't want to use my mouse to go over to the front and like misclick the front. So I just hit home and it jumps to the front of the file name. And the same thing for end. You just click the end and it goes to the end. Page up and page down, I use that a lot now because I have to go up and down, navigate different pages, and it's so much faster to get to the bottom of the page by hitting page up and page down.
I will say, now that I'm not like in school or whatever, I don't really use a tab option or a tab button anymore. Whenever like writing essays and stuff like that, I would like tab to indent and stuff like that. But I never really use the tab button as much anymore.
I never used tab for, well, I used it when I was writing, and like you said, now that I haven't been in school for so long, I never used it for that purpose. But I use it all the time to hop from one thing to the next. So like in a browser, Control Tab moves from one tab to the next.
Oh.
So if you have like 17 tabs open like I do, like even right now, you're in one, Control Tab to get to the next one, and then Alt Tab, because not only do I have 17 tabs in one window, I have another window open with some more tabs in it. So if I want to get from the 17 tab window to the 3 tab window, then I just Alt Tab to hop to that one.
That's interesting. I never really thought about that.
Yeah, and then whenever you're filling out a form, tab hops from one field to the next. So yeah, I use tab all the time. Caps lock I don't use. Caps lock I accidentally hit. I know some people use
caps lock accidentally.
I know some people use caps lock as shift.
Oh, I sometimes do that too. Sometimes.
Unless I'm
like
typing out.
Yeah, whenever I'm typing something out and like I need multiple like capital letters, I'll just put the caps lock on and make life easier.
I will only use caps lock if I'm writing like an entire sentence in caps. If it's like a word in caps, I will I will tie my finger down to the shift button and just type it out and then let go. Let's see. What else is on this keyboard? Yeah, I use the 9 keys. I use all the punctuation. Yeah. So on my keyboard that I have right now, the only keys that I don't use are some of the function keys, the F keys. Everything else I use.
Alex says he also avoids the caps lock button.
Nice.
I don't avoid it necessarily, but I kind of use it. I don't know. I think it's just kind of a mood thing.
I don't use the number pad on the right side of my keyboard because I don't really deal with numbers all that much.
Oh.
But I know, like, if you're using like Excel and stuff like that, you use that specifically instead of the numbers up top because it's a lot easier.
Oh. Before I even got with the job that I have now, I use that thing exclusively. I already used it before then, but like, yeah, I have to type in so many numbers at work. It's like ridiculous. And my actual laptop that I have for work doesn't have a 10 key pad. And I'm like, I can't do this.
I only use the numpad on the right. If
Yeah.
I kind of wish I didn't, so I can get like one of those smaller keyboards, like I think it's like a 60% or something like that. But because I literally only use the one on the right, I have to get like the full keyboards.
You don't use a combination of those? And
Very rare. Wait, combination of them, like the numbers up top and the numbers on the right?
yeah.
Very rarely.
Interesting. I'm about half and half. It depends. Like, if I'm typing something that's just a number, then I use only the keypad. But if I'm typing a sentence with numbers and letters, then I don't want to move my hand off half the letters to get over to the numbers.
I think it's just easier for me because just about majority of my passwords is just number based. So I'm like comfortable with just sitting my hand there and knowing exactly what keys are what.
Yeah. So
Now,
if you
go ahead, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, so if you were typing a sentence that has numbers and letters, your right hand would move back and forth.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna try it. And I'm like, so I'm like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like,
But I
it's
also
frustrating.
I also like type weird too anyways. So yeah. It might also be because of that.
What do you mean type weird? The weirdest thing that I've heard somebody do when they type is that they use thumb for shift. And I'm like, how? What kind of way are you contorting your hand to get your thumb halfway across the keyboard onto shift?
Yeah, that's weird. Unless you're doing it with one hand and you're just typing. That makes sense. But
Yes. That makes absolute sense. Yes.
yeah, but like, you don't really need to use a thumb for that. You can just use your, like, regular fingers for that. But I guess sticky keys.
Yeah.
But
How do you type weird? I'm curious.
I don't put my hands in the. Well, actually, I put my left hand where it's supposed to be on the. I do not put my right hand there. My right hand kind of just is just there, I guess
They just
you can say.
keep in check on the rest of the keyboard.
Yes, it just hovers and goes wherever it needs to go.
Okay.
someone needs to sleep who's not in the nether. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I was trying to find my bed in my inventory.
Now, when you're typing something, and it depends on, like, if you know it well enough, or if you don't know, if you're listening to someone and you're typing, like, do you look at the keyboard, or do you just, like, know, like, where your fingers are going, and then you look at it later and be like, okay, I need to fix this, this, and this, but otherwise it's, like, fine?
Oh, so like
You're not
dictation or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh man.
It once again depends.
Yeah, because that's the same with me. It depends.
I
Because
I'll just get uncomfortable right away because I'm like, oh, I can't mess up. They're talking, and then I'll get into proper like typing position, and then I'll just go, and I'm like listening and just think I'll just get through it, and then I'm like I'll fix it once they're done talking, and then after they're done talking, then I'll go back and check.
Oh wait, so is the question, can you type while you're listening to somebody else, or is what's exactly the question?
so like when you're listening to someone else and you can like type, or if you're like, um, if you know what's being talked about and you're just, can you type without looking at your keyboard, or can you type, or are you looking at your keyboard while you're typing and then just like you're just listening to them, or you're just like watching how they're talking and like typing whatever's on the screen, stuff like that. Because like, I remember sometimes in school I would type and then I would just look at the screen and start typing, and then just like if there were any mistakes I'd fix it, but I wouldn't have to look at my computer. But if it was like someone was talking to me, I'd have to look at my screen and look at my keyboard and type, because I couldn't focus on what they were saying. I just had to focus on my typing, so that way if I did make any mistakes I would just ask them about it later.
Okay, so the question is, can you type while listening to somebody else and not making any mistakes, or do you need to look at the keyboard
Yeah.
while they're talking? Oh, that I can type while not looking at my keyboard while listening to somebody else.
Yeah,
I think it's, I don't know exactly what it is, but I can do various multiple things at one time. As in, like, I can play Apex, have a stream open, look out on what we're doing, but also have my friend ranting in my ear and still understand what they're ranting about.
I cannot do that many things at once.
So sometimes, like for me, I'll play like Minecraft and then I'll watch either YouTube or whatever streaming service, and then that's fine for me. And then sometimes my friend will call and I'll play Minecraft while he's talking, and then like
The fudge is this?
I'll be fine with that.
Oh, I found it. Sorry.
So like, how many things can you do at once? Me, I'm like two, maybe
Yeah,
three.
Two or three. Four is kind of pushing it, but
Yeah, I'm more of the two.
I think it depends on what it is.
yeah, that too.
I think 3, maybe 4, depending on what it is. But I think my ADHD has to be working with me too.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes it works against me and I can't do squat.
Yes, because I have ADHD too, so sometimes it'll be like, oh, I have a package waiting. I need to sit here and wait, and I can't do anything else. And then, like, sometimes it'll be like, I need to do this one thing and like one thing only, and like nothing else.
Yeah, like I need my ADHD to be working with me when I need to edit stuff, because I can sit there and I can edit, I can watch a stream at the same time, I can listen to somebody talking about, I can do it. But once it's not working with me, the only thing that needs to be on my screen is literally what I'm editing, or else it will not get done.
Yeah, same. Like that's why I kind of try to do things in the morning, because that's when I'm most focused. Because towards the end of like the afternoon or whatever, then I'm like, okay, I want to do something else now, and like I can't focus anymore.
Interesting. I'm trying to. That happened to me earlier today, because I'm getting back into like editing and stuff, and in the morning I was like, all right, I am gonna be productive today. I'm like, I'm doing this, and the reason why I was actually able to follow through with it is because it brought back old memories of the podcast from like 2016, and I'm like, God, that's such a long time ago. And it was funny moments, shows. I'm like, oh yeah, that show, and it was just a big nostalgia trip. And then like 2 hours later, I'm like, hey, I'm done. And then I was out of the house. Like I went over to like Chick-fil-A. I was over there and just working. And I'm like, cool, I got that done. And then as soon as I got home, I'm like, all right, time to work on the next episode. And my brain was like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
It's like, guess what this is over here? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's that thing I need to do. And it's like, guess what else about this? And I'm like, yeah, I need to do that too. And then like, I just walked around, I just paced for like an hour, like just stress it out. And I'm like, well, it's time for me to go back out so I can pick Ray Ray up from work. And I just kind of walked around the house for an hour and didn't do anything. So I'm like, I don't know if that's ADHD. I don't know if that's just like stress or what. But yeah, it's like my brain will be like hyper fixated on something and it's like, this is fun. And then other times it's like, everything else in the world is important too.
You wanna know what I recently just had happen to me? I had my what is it? It's like the doom cleaning effect around the. It's always usually around springtime when you want to sit there and you're like, I'm gonna go through all of like my clothing and get rid of stuff, and you put it all out. And then you lose interest halfway through. And so what do I have at the moment? I have a pile of clothing here in my room that I just move around so I could sleep on my bed. I have hit that wall at the moment.
Oh, man, that's the worst. Oh.
It happens when I do that, and it happens when I get like, I want to clean, and it's like I'm going to tackle everything, and I take everything out to do it, and then I'm like, I don't want to put this up now.
I did that exact same thing. It was for something. You know what I realized? Like, I've been walking around here, and I'm like, why is this different? Why is this one level lower than the other side? And I've been pacing back and forth trying to figure it out, and I just figured it out. So remember, Kiki, we were talking about the glass so you can see through the bottom, but then I'm gonna end up covering it up, so it kind of didn't matter.
I didn't know you were gonna cover it up, but I know you said you wanted to move where you wanted to put it because you wanted to put glass there. Yes.
Yes. So the side that you made like the little ceiling strip, so we know how tall it can be.
Yes.
That side is one block higher than the opposite, the side that's across the stairs.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I'm looking, and the path that's in the middle behind the stairs, and I'm like looking, and I see this line of like all the posts and everything, they go up, and then right when it gets to the stairs, past the stairs, they're one down, and I'm like, wait a minute, this doesn't line up. And I'm like, why doesn't it? And I'm like, over here, there's the glass, and then over here, there's the glass, and if you go upstairs, they're on the same level, and I'm like, what's the difference? The inset. This side over here has an inset. This side over here, the glass is flush. I finally just figured it out. My brain. Okay. But yes, oh my God. So I did that. So I have some stuff that I need to organize. Thousands of things I need to organize. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this whole category and I'm going to dump it all on my bed. Ray Ray's going to be pissed off at me, but I am in a great mood and I'm going to finish this today. 4 hours later, it's time to go pick Ray Ray up, and the bed's just still a mess. I'm like, ah, shit. So I go pick her up from work, and then we get to the house, and I'm like, she was about to get out the car, and she's like, what? And I'm like, so don't get mad. But I made a mess, and I'll move it. Because it's not like, oh, I made a mess and I'll fix it. No, my brain's like, no, we're done with this for today. We're done with this probably for like the next week, so you should probably just move it out of the way. And I'm like, oh, God. Why does that always happen? Has that ever been successful for you?
Well, I know for me, like when I was younger, I would always like start a project and then like get bored with it and then just like move on to something else. And then when I was really into photography and stuff like that, I was like, oh, this is cool. And like I started like a photo project where I would take a picture every day, and I did it for a year. But I was like, if I can't do this project for like a year, then something's really wrong with me. Not like but it just like I just wanted to like see if I could do it for a year, and I did, and then I kept doing it for like 8 years. So it was
Nice.
just like, yeah, I started it when I was 19 and then stopped it. I've started and stopped it for a while now, so I've been wanting to get back into it. So I might do that in the future. But it was just like, if I can't do this one project for a single year, like take one picture and like talk about like what happened that day or anything, like it could have been like nothing happened or like something big happened, something like I got accepted into college or something like that. So
Yeah.
so I don't know. It was like that's when I was like, okay, I can actually do this because it was like something would excite me. It's like, oh, cool, I can do this, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, okay, and then it was like, oh, something else, like kind of like a piece of candy. Oh, a piece of candy. Oh, a piece of candy. So it was just like I'd always be like hopping on to like something else.
Yeah, so whenever you set up big projects or something like that, like is that the only one that you've like successfully gone through and you've like gone through it for like 8 straight years? Or is that the only one that you've done, or is that like an example of one that you've like conquered?
Kind of like a one that I've conquered because not because I want to do it again because like a lot of things are about to change and I want to like document and stuff like that.
Uh,
So I don't know. It was like something that I wasn't sure I was able to do because I was always like I don't know, just like constantly moving on from the next thing to the next thing, and I was like, let me try to slow down and like do this one thing. So I don't know.
yeah, like I have an issue with my house. Like I'm a pack rat. Like if I go in probably one of these totes or something like that, it's probably some like school paperwork that like was like some homework from like 2012, and I'm like, why do I have this? And I was like, oh,
That's why you get a shredder and then just shred it away, and then because that's what I do sometimes. Just like I'll get a shredder and just like I don't need this anymore. Let's get rid of this.
so
I'm glad that you have that mindset. My mindset is like sentimental value.
I have that too, but it's just like all right, let's just get rid of this. And then like later on, I'll be like, I shouldn't have done that, but too late.
so you're like,
Oh no, see, the guilt would eat me up alive at that point.
exactly. I can't deal with the guilt of getting rid of something that like I'll like as soon as I throw it away, then I'm gonna need it. So I'm like, I don't want that feeling, so I'll just keep everything. But as far as the school stuff, like a lot of it was like it'll be a tutorial for something like to do a specific thing in 3D. And it's like, yeah, I could probably Google it and find like an exact same thing or like a more up-to-date like version of whatever I want to do when I want to do if I want to do something like that. But I don't know. It's like this really helped me out at the time. It's a good tutorial. I'm gonna keep this and file it away for when I need it again. And I'm like, I'm probably never gonna need it again, but that's the reason why I kept it.
Yeah, my issue at the moment is that when I was younger and I didn't have money, I remember seeing this blanket quilt made with like your old like school shirts and everything. So I was like, I'm going to save all of my shirts. So when I get older and I have money, I'll be able to buy one of these and send all these shirts off to. How many years later has it been? It's been 10 years this year, and I have yet to do that.
So, what is it again?
It's like a quilt, and you know each quilt has like multiple like squares and everything.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Well,
that's
each
cool.
square is like made with like the front of a t-shirt. So I have like a whole bunch of like band t-shirts and stuff, and I want to like I have a whole bunch of like band t-shirts or just like high school, middle school shirts and stuff that I just want to like remember and stuff and keep. And so I wanted to like save them to turn into a quilt, but
That's really cool.
yeah.
Do you still have
They-
those?
Oh yeah, yeah. They're in top of my closet. I have like two little like square containers of them. I'm still gonna do it. I just gotta go through them and stuff.
Go
I even have the company and everything that I was gonna use.
So go through them as far as like what?
and go through them and make sure, because like a lot of these shirts are like those one that's if you wear it too often it like starts like to crack and everything.
Uh,
And
do
I like, hmm?
do they filter it out, or do you have to filter it out? Like
I don't know.
you give
I
them
just
some cracked
prefer
shirts and they'll
to.
just give you a cracked up quilt.
Yeah, like I just prefer, because like I know like for band we have like multiples of like one shirt, because we'll have like a football tournament one day and then like a band tournament the next day, so you'll need to be wearing the same shirt. So you'll have to buy like multiple versions. So I have like two or three or sometimes even four of like the same shirt, and I have them like all in there. So I want to just go through and be able to pick out like the best ones.
Um, hmm. I'm trying to figure out like how do you hack that? I'm like, if they do a quality control thing, I would just like send them all.
Yeah, but at the same time, I like, even if they do, and if maybe I don't have like a good version of one shirt, I still want to be like, can you please still use it? I know it's not like the best, but I still want it included.
Ah, that's really I'm like, my brain is like, that's a fun project. You should add that to the list. And I'm like, shut up, brain.
Okay, well, I'm going to get off. It is almost time for me to get ready for bed.
All right. It was fun.
It was.
Yes, it was, as always.
Yeah.
Spooky Skulk.
We got 4 people for tomorrow. Yes.
What's tomorrow?
Overcooked.
Oh,
That you
yes.
can eat. Good, because I think we've reached the levels where we need to start having 4 people anyways.
I've never played. So.
Oh, I can't. Yes. Yes.
That's
Oh.
fine.
Oh, we should go back and just 3-star everything. Yes. All right. Yeah. Well, you have yourself a good night, Kiki.
Thank you, you too. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye bye. All right, everyone. Not many people are online today, but we're gonna go over the games done quick. We're gonna make them one, one of us. You've all been wonderful. You've all been one of a kind, and you've all been wonderful. I'll see you all tomorrow with Overcooked. That'll be interesting. I've never played that before. But yes, I'll see you all next time. Bye. Let's wait for the ad, and then let's wait for. Oh, I guess we can't raid them again. Okay, well, we'll go to our chicken life then. Let's try this.
I didn't know you could turn off raids. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
You don't want people interrupting an event or something like that. Is it like summer games done quick or something? Is it like
I think so.
Huh.
Okay, that's done. Done. Do I need Overcooked to play with you guys?
No. So one thing that I really love about Steam.
Oh, I have Overcooked All You Can Eat.
Oh, you have it.
Yeah, apparently.
Awesome.
I'll download it tonight. Tomorrow.
Yes. So with a lot of the games that I suggest for us, it either has to have multiple player or it has to have stream play. So like with stick fight or something like that.
Stick fight, yeah.
Yeah. I could just connect you to my Steam, and then we all could still play.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's one game that I want to get because I think it's 6 players, and that's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game.
Okay.
So it's like the newest release of the old beat 'em up game.
Interesting. Okay.
So it's like that side scrolling, walking around, punching stuff. Like Scott Pilgrim.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's one game that I want to do in the future, but I just gotta set some money aside for that. It's only $20, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. You have yourself a good night. right.
I will see you tomorrow.
See ya. All right. Yeah. Man. This is a screenshot. No, wrong button. Wrong button. One of the topics of the stream. Yeah. That was fun. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow for some overcooked. Oh, I can't wait to have 4 people. It's gonna be so much better. Yeah. As always, this is DK for Takoyaki Gaming. Today with me was Keeks the Beast, Chosen One. Keeks the Beast and the Chosen One. And as always, thank y'all for hanging. Thank y'all for hanging out. Thanks for wait. Oh no! Simply. Are you still there? I'll message you in Discord. I'm sorry. I was looking up the color for the chunk thing and I covered up Discord. Yeah, I'll message you in Discord. No, I covered up OBS. Yeah. As always, thank y'all for watching. Thanks for hanging out in chat. Thanks for supporting the channel in any way that you do. And I will see y'all next time.